It's almost time. Almost time to start. Continue. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is October something, 20th, and we are continuing the adventures in Baldur's Gate 3. This is my second playthrough. The first was the Rogue. Now I'm working on the Ranger, which has proven to be a lot easier than the Rogue in terms of completing everything, but I also know how to play a little bit better, so that could be factoring into things. Alright, so basically we're picking up where we left off. We have the option to attack and take out this lady Kaga, but I am opting not to do that because it turns the whole druid ring against me, and I have to basically kill all the druids. I don't want to kill all the druids. She is an evil, nasty person, but I know from the previous playthrough that if you just rescue Halson, he takes care of her in a neutral manner. So we're not going to take her out. We are going to head out back into the wilds and continue our exploration as we try to find the goblin ruins and rescue the druid Halson.
Dark times.
And I left the elevator up top.
Another broken trap. Who made these things?
Hello? Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved. Until you see the flash of a dagger.
If this is a robbery, you're off to a bad start, friend.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer worm. It connected us.
The worm. Of course. That explains things. Somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I'm glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm a Baldurian as well.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms?
I know we don't want them in our heads.
No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it?
I need to get moving, but you can shelter at my camp.
I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
And I want to rest purely because I can only talk to animals once per day. I don't want to talk to the boar.
Away!
Calm down, I won't hurt you.
You're all the same. Too many of my kind died because of your spears. But not me!
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Stained, rugged map has passed through countless hands. A little heart marks an area called Moonrise Towers with a small inky crescent sketched to the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scrawl. Cache.
think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Githyanki are a brutal people.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The harpers were busy.
That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Watch the spiders and remain ready to strike. I'm gonna
The
attempt.
creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
I'm gonna attempt ranger animal handling.
Agitated clacking chokes your thoughts. The spiders skitter about, more nervous than before. Pincers pierce your flesh. Their chitters become giggles. The intruder is punished.
The beauty of quick save is that I'm gonna retry that.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with Your voice draws their attention. They are suspicious, then curious, and finally, at peace. One by
Good
one,
spiders.
the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Time to reach for that bag.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
I never did figure out what to do with that last time around, so I just sent it to the camp. Maybe it'll hatch.
Lizelle, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
What's on your mind?
So the second time around, a lot of these things make more sense because that was just depicting the 3 leaders of the goblins.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Ugh. Smells like rotten eggs.
Now, because I didn't have talk to animals last time, I couldn't do anything with the owlbear, so I'm interested to see what I can do this time around.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Boost my saving throws.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Let's try the range of persuasion.
A mistake you won't escape.
I'm not accepting that roll.
You feel the quake of its heavy...
Won't even have to chew you before... It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. A mistake that would cost you your life, if you posed any real danger. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
So apparently you don't have the option to go talk to them more. You have to leave. Which is interesting.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before.
What's this? Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse. You'll be even less of a threat when you're in pieces.
Take you. Take you.
The cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
Let the creature live.
You watch speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Ancient tome detailing how Saloon came into being along with her sister, Shar.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura. That's curious. A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest. Chest's unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous.
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much?
Because we've enough troubles and burdens as it is. Common sense, that's all.
We can't just abandon resources.
Take them if you must. But I'll remember you didn't listen to sense.
Well, I wasn't able to get that during my first playthrough, so that's a new, interesting thing. I'm also trying to do this one without using the powers of the worm, if possible.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Pirate's collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you?
You know my name? Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
So that's gonna be for something in Baldur's Gate, the city.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
People up.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh. and something within you stirs in response.
I kind of prefer not to use that option. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Try to block him out.
Useless. Your minds intertwine.
So they force you into it.
You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Let's ask about the Druid house.
I don't know any druids.
Alright, the beast is dead. You should be on your way.
Really? You killed that thing?
May the Absolute continue to guide your hand, sir. As for us, we won't take any more of your time. May the Absolute guide us.
Wait. Wait! Please, don't leave us. What should we do now?
Why are you out here?
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Tell me more about these fugitives.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I'm a survivor. You found me.
You? Brenna, kill him!
Te occludo oculus.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening tadpole emerges, slithering up past a sightless eyeball.
Oh, that's nasty.
The same as the creature behind your eye.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it.
One squeeze should do it, but you stop short. How could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure?
Resist.
The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it?
Concentrate.
You raise your heel and crush the parasite into the ground. Intense regret washes over you, churning your stomach.
Tell me, Lae'zel, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
A caretaker will affix the Zaithsk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
Do you harass every... Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
That's really cool, because the first time I played through, I didn't get the wisdom insight, so I had no idea she was lying.
Bollocks!
You're lying, old woman.
You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Somebody needs to tell me what's going on here.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Yeah, hags are dangerous, unnatural things. Even this place feels warped and twisted.
I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let him talk. What would you suggest?
Trust a more experienced soul. I'll take care of it for you.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Strange. It looks healthy.
A dead boar, but it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Let's take a look.
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Useful tip for later.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
See, I'm getting lots of new options that I didn't get with my rogue earlier. Ranger roll.
You blink, and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Okay, that is too cool because that did not happen on my first playthrough because I didn't see the illusion with my other character. So this is really cool.
What's that?
What is what? I don't see what Gale saw. Alright, there's some creepy windpipes going on. Breakfast time almost. Alright, so can I use jump? I can. So this is really interesting to me because this is the second playthrough and I'm getting to experience the swamps in a completely different way. Because the first time, I wasn't able to dispel the illusion, and this time I can. So that's really cool. Oh shit. Nobody else is with him, and he got caught in the encounter, so let's get her over there. Let's get Gale over there. What do you mean you can't jump that far, Gale? I'd already locked him in combat, and her as well. Okay, well. I don't know what those creatures are. They're level 4. This is not going to be good. And there's a lot of them. And they summoned another one? Oh! I have a feeling this fight is way beyond my capabilities. We're about to find out. Alright, so good thing is I've got... And I missed. Not good. And they're summoning more. Ugh, this is gonna be bad. And they hit pretty hard. Well, the Woodwoods do anyway. Oh, and they just keep summoning more. Oh, and they're gonna get advantage. Not even touching them. have any area effect things at the moment. Surely I have a grease spell. I do. Let's give that to her. How many can I get? No. How many can I get? Not enough movement. Okay. And okay, you too far away to light with fire. Okay. So it's the ancient ones you gotta kill, because the young ones are summoned. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to get over to those ones. Immune to fright. Alright, you need to throw Alchemist's Fire. Okay. Heal yourself. That thing's gonna get close and wreck me. Okay, Gale, you need to... Critical miss. Not cool. Alright, let's get rid of the ancient. Okay, that one's down. Ah! How come they aren't getting burned? Are they immune to fire? Yeah, I think I've lost this fight already. Well, I know this thing's immune to fear. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of this fight because it's time for breakfast, and I obviously have to figure out a strategy for this. I might just be too low level because these are all level 4 and 5s, and I'm only level 3. So I may need to come back to this area later. But it's very interesting on my second playthrough because I wasn't able to dispel the swamp illusion the first time around, so I never saw any of this the first playthrough. So this is really cool. So stick around. I may be streaming another Baldur's Gate session at sometime in the near future, and I'm going to be continuing the live science fiction short story that I'm writing. If I don't do that this afternoon, I'll be continuing it tomorrow morning. Probably take 5 to 6, maybe 7 or 8 sessions, but I'm going to write a short story. I did the first session yesterday here on YouTube. I'll be continuing to that. You can check more information about that over at Patreon. Of course, check the link below if you want to pick up the first book in the Saga of Lucimia series, and I will see you next time with whatever video I go live with.